YouTube, Big Swole 58 here. Welcome back. YouTube, if you follow my channel at all, if someone leave me a question through the comments or ask a request, I'll always try to answer and I'll always try to accommodate. Well, not too long ago, someone asked me what was the difference between a Smith & Wesson Model 29 and a Smith & Wesson Model 629, and then asked that if I could make a video illustrating the differences. Now, I know there's a whole lot of forums, a whole lot of videos on YouTube that would easily explain what those differences are. But I always try to answer the request or question if someone asks that of me, understanding that this person said that they were new to firearms and they were interested in revolvers, but they didn't know much of anything about them, so they needed some help and some assistance. Now, we all were a blank slate at one point, and everything that we learn either through exposure or being taught. And I always try to remember that when someone asks me something, and I don't ever mind answering the question to the best of my knowledge or the best of my ability. That's the one thing I do like about the gun community. Just about everybody I ever ran into or had a question for it was always very helpful to me, and I try to remember that if someone asks something of me. So anyway, I don't want to belabor that point. I just want to get to the video. So what I have is I've got two guns that are perfect for this video to illustrate what the differences are and what the similarities are between a Model 29 and a Model 629. So this should not take long at all, and I hope it's a help to that person or persons that have requested that of me, or maybe want to know the same things themselves. Okay, so here we are. So what we have is a Smith & Wesson Model 29. This is a Smith & Wesson 629. I don't want to get into the dash thing because that's not even the issue here. The issue here is what is the difference between the Model 29 and the Model 629. Well, if you look at them, they look almost exactly the same. They're made on the same frame, which is the Smith & Wesson N frame. Dimensionally, they're exactly the same. I think they're probably the same weight, or at least within an ounce or two of each other. Everything about them are exactly the same appearance-wise, with one exception. The difference between the Model 29 and the Model 629 is that the Model 29 is an all carbon steel gun. The 629 is an all stainless steel gun. And when I say all, I mean the frame and all of the components are made from stainless steel, with the exception of the sights. And on the Model 29, everything on the gun is made from carbon steel. The carbon steel gun, the Model 29, will either be finished in blued, as this is called bluing or blued, or you may find some that are nickel plated. Now the nickel plated Model 29s, a lot of people who are new to firearms, they'll confuse that with a stainless Model 629. They're not the same. Everything on this gun, with the exception of the sights, well, obviously, and the wooden stocks, is made from stainless steel. This gun's either going to have a satin, a polished, or some other like bead blasted or some other type of finish on it. Whereas this gun's going to be either blued or nickel plated, being a Model 29 versus a Model 629. There are no other differences between the gun. They both shoot the same cartridge, which is a 44 Remington Magnum, or they can also shoot a 44 Special. And this is rare. There are early versions of the Model 29 that were actually made from stainless steel. They are rare. If you find one or if you own one, then you need to know that what you have is a rare item. And sometimes people will confuse a stainless gun with a nickel gun, but they're not the same. Some early Model 29s you can find in a stainless finish. But anyway, I hope that helps. I hope that helps those who didn't know. I hope they'll help those that are new to firearms. Speaks 458. Thanks for watching.